Craving a getaway, but you prefer not to stray too far from your couch? Well, you're in for an absolute treat this summer. Join Twinkl on an adventure traveling around the world, and you don't even have to leave the comfort of your very own home. We've put together a fantastic adventure where you're going to discover 10 captivating cultures. So buckle up as we virtually visit incredible places like New York, Mexico, Brazil, Paris, Barcelona, Egypt, Madagascar, Japan, Australia, and Vancouver. Get comfy and get ready to embark on this epic virtual journey around the world, and let's make this a summer to remember. When it comes to international travel, there's one thing you absolutely need: your passport. With a Twinkl passport in hand, you're all set for our journey across the world. So let's get to work on yours. The first thing we need is a picture of you. No photograph? No problem. For your Twinkl passport, your best self-portrait will do just fine. Let's follow the steps in this resource to capture our likeness on the page. Your first step is to lightly draw an oval for your head. You're going to trace back over this and erase any extra lines in later steps, so feel free to go around a few times until you have the right shape for you. In your next step, you're going to be drawing some lines, so you might want to get a ruler. First, we draw a vertical center line. Next is a horizontal line near the center, another horizontal line about halfway from the center line to the bottom, and then a third one around halfway again. Your third step is to draw the eyes. They'll go on the first horizontal line, top eyelid on the top of the line, bottom lid on the bottom. Your third step is your nose. This goes on the second horizontal line. I'm not great at these, so I use the strategy of drawing the number 3 twice. Up next is your mouth. I like to imagine the third horizontal line going right between your teeth. I have a big smile, so that makes it easy for me to figure out where to put mine. Step number 6 is your eyebrows. It's okay if you need to run and check the mirror so you can get the right size and shape for these. We don't need it to be perfect, it just has to be our best. Your next step is to draw your ears. These will go between the first and second horizontal lines on both sides of your head. Step 8 is where you draw your hair. It doesn't have to be your hair right now. That's the beauty of your own self-portrait. You can illustrate your best ever hair day, or maybe try out a new style. For step 9, you're going to use an eraser. We can now erase the faint lines we drew to help us place our eyes, nose, and other features. If you have any lines from your head that are covered by your hair, you can erase those too. And now we get a better view of our stunning self-portraits. This will give you a good opportunity to spot any things you may have missed or to add any details that you might have forgotten. Once you've touched up your work, the final step is to add color. You might not always have the exact color that you need, but that's okay. It can be fun to blend colors together or even just use whichever color you feel is the best match. It is your portrait and your passport after all. You need to be happy with it. Now it's time to fill in your information. Using your best writing skills, we'll start with your name. Print your name on the top line and then sign your autograph below. Next is your passport number. This passport is for our adventures only, so you can make up any number you want for this. The next bit of information you're going to fill out on your passport is a short description of yourself. Just a few details like your hair color and your eye color, and you can even put in your height if you know it. Lastly are your gender, age, and the country of your birth, and voila, fini. Alright, now let's put our passports together. Very carefully cut out the cover of your passport and your information page. Then fold both of these in half. I like to fold my information page with the writing on the outside first so I can make sure I have it done right in the middle. That way you know when you refold it, it's done right down that middle line. Place the information page inside the cover, making sure that they're right side up. Line up the creases and lay the information page on the right side of the cover. For this next part, you're going to need some glue. I had a bit of a glue malfunction off camera, so I used tape instead. Again, this passport doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be our best effort. Notice I only put the tape on one side. We're only going to stick the side with the picture to the front cover. We'll leave the other side open so we can use the space to collect souvenirs on our travels together. Now you are ready to embark on a whirlwind tour of fantastic places with your Twinkl passport in hand. The world awaits, so pack your imagination, and I'll see you in our next video for the first stop on our tour. New York City.